really understand what real tshuva is. We don't understand what real tshuva is. You ask people, what else do you do for Hashem? He goes, no, I go to mikveh. I go to mikveh, the extra cold one, at least 2-3 times a week. At least 2-3 times a week. And I fast. I fast once, twice a month. So you fast, you go to mikveh, you have a beard, you look like a chassid, your payas are already reaching your ankles. Baruch Hashem. But alachot Shabbat, you don't know yet. Kosher, you're not really sure how you could possibly eat kosher vegetables only at a kosher place. I had somebody post online today. He says, doesn't it mean if there's no such thing as meat in a certain restaurant, that means that by default it's kosher, right? He says, listen, there's no meat. It's a vegan place. It's a vegan place. If it's a vegan place, there's no meat. That means, by default, it's kosher, right? It only means you haven't learned kosher laws. Because the vegetables also have to be kosher. Not that they grow them in a specific farm. This is a kosher farm, this is a tameh farm. No. It's that you have to wash the vegetables to make sure that when you're eating the lettuce, you're not eating worms with it. Because every time you eat worms, it's 6 different sins. Meaning, it's a bigger sin than eating pig. So if you don't wash your vegetables, 100% you're violating the law. Now, everybody thinks, no, but I bought the salad at Starbucks, or I bought it at this one, or some fancy restaurant. So of course they clean it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. They do not clean it the way Jews clean it. Why? Because they don't have to. They don't have to put the lettuce and make sure that all the leaves are going into water 3 different times with salt or maybe with soap. You have to wash it. You have to make sure. You have to look at it. I mean, it's like a science project just to get some salad. They don't do that. You think anybody, even in the kosher places, many places don't do it. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Just assume that they're washing. No, they're not washing. What, you think you haven't eaten a few flies, a few worms, a few maggots, a few this? If you ate in any of these places, you ate a bunch of them. And each time it's 6 different sins. So when people complain, oh, why did I have a flat tire today? Why did I lose money today? Why does my wife hate me? Why does my boss want to fire me? Why? Because you're eating worms every day, that's why. Ayotzemi tameh tameh. Something that's tameh only generates more tameh. Something that's impure creates more impurity. You're bringing impurity into your body. Whatever comes out is also tameh. So, the beard and the hat and the jacket and all that stuff means absolutely nothing. Nothing. The fast, nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Unless it's an obligatory fast, as a matter of fact, unless you are biki, meaning an expert on all of the halachot, all of the basic halachot, all of them, halachot Shabbat, Nida, everything, kashrut, limud Torah, you're like in this generation, a Talmid Chacham. You're not even allowed to touch any of those things, according to the Rambam. The Rambam in Shmona Prakim says that many people look at the stories of the tzaddikim. Like, look, this tzaddik used to fast from Motzei Shabbat till Friday. I can't fast for a week, but I'll fast for a day. Why? No reason. I want to fast. I want to make myself holy. Make yourself holy, learn some Gemara. Make yourself holy, learn halachot. Make yourself holy, learn Parashat Shavua. Learn something. Your fasts are meaningless. No, I go to a mikveh. If you're tameh before the mikveh, you're tameh after the mikveh. It's not, the water's not going to help you if you're not learning Torah. It's not going to help you. Might as well go to a pool. At least maybe you have some fun. If you're tameh before the mikveh, it's not going to help you. If you're not learning Torah every single day, it's not going to help you. Whoever is giving you this illusion that you can go to the mikveh once a week, once a month, once a year, whatever it is, and that's going to somehow fix it, that's 100% idol worship. It has nothing to do with Judaism. It's complete stupidity. These are the words of the Rambam. The Rambam says those people that take the ma'asim of the tzaddikim, the things, the deeds, the acts of the tzaddikim, and do it themselves, are completely stupid. This, the Rambam says this. They're stupid people. Because they have no idea why the tzaddikim even did what they did, and yet they compare themselves to the tzaddikim by doing it. They think that the tzaddikim became tzaddikim because of the mikveh, became tzaddikim because they fasted. They became tzaddikim because of the Torah they learned. Not because of the beard they grew. Not because of the payas and the hats. So instead of focusing on all these little things, Rabbi Elazar ben Chisma says, first and foremost, understand what's foundation and what's not.